Flags can either be good or bad. Anyway, these flags can all be important for representative of this country, or they could be for any of those sports team like the World Cup that happened this year. Anyway, so flags are really essential part of the community. So today we're gonna be looking at the positives rather than the negatives and list off the top 10 best flags. Now I really like almost every flag, so if your country's flag isn't incorporated, then don't worry because I probably also like it, but it just isn't good enough to be on this list. Anyway, we're only gonna be including the officially recognized UN members, so sorry for others, but they wouldn't matter because they're not even gonna be on. Now let's begin the list. Coming in at number 10, we have Japan, which is a pretty obvious pick because I'm pretty sure everyone can agree that Japan is one of the best flags. It has a simple red dot on its flag, which has many symbolism, but the most iconic symbolism is the land of the rising sun, which is a really clever pick. Plus, the contrast of the red is just beautiful. The flag of the Solomon Island, of course, also has a lot of symbolism too. Number 8, we have Brazil, which is a really interesting flag because Brazil is the only country flag aside from St. Vincent and Grenadine to have a diamond on its flag. Against the yellow really shows how beautifully lush the overall design is. And also, I'm a really big space fan, so I really like the space celestial globe inside of the diamond. It really gives a cool feeling and wants me to go to space someday. And it's really cool. Aside from the word that I can't read, it's really good. Coming in at number 6, we have Ethiopia, which is a great flag because it has a great color coordination of the three basic primary color, green, yellow, and red. Plus, it also has a beautiful disc of the star, which has beautiful symbolism. It's nicely designed and love the aesthetic of it. It really pleases as an African country. Plus, besides for the proportion, it's a really good flag. In at number 5, we have South Korea, which is a brilliant design because it just incorporates such beautiful contrast. It creates polar opposites of red and blue against the yin and yang in the middle, which is a good touch. Plus, it also blends against the white background and shows the 4 different lines of category, which is a really clever choice among the flag considering of South Korea. And number 4, we have Finland. So we're just gonna finish. Nope, not that joke. Anyway, Finland really, I like the name. It reminds you of the ocean. And speaking of the ocean, it also brings a great blue contrast. It's one of those Nordic country. I think it's a Nordic country that has a really good compared to all the other Nordic country. I mean, like Number 3, we have Israel, which is one beautiful country flag. I love it. The similar to Finland has blue and white contrast, which is a great contrast. And not only does it have such great contrast, it also has many great symbolism as well as the Star of David, which I think looks really nice on the flag. The stripe looks like a ribbon band, and everything's good. The Maldives, which is a surprising pick. But however, the Maldives is truly a beautiful flag. Of course, besides from the contrast, the symbolism of the red being the blood of the freedom, and the beautiful white of the crescent. And I do like just the overall like backdrop of how it's like a square in my I really do like the design. It's wonderful. It's creative, and the overall green out of the red really suffice how beautiful flag it is for such a small country. Before we get into the other list of the number 1, here are some honorable mentions. Bahamas, Croatia, Jamaica for being having a unique color combination. Nauru, Singapore, and Panama. One is obviously Nepal. Nepal is just a beautiful flag, like I said every time. It has a sun and the flower, which is great and alright and wonderfully designed. And the red backdrop is great, plus with the blue is just wonderful. But it's also really unique. It has a wonderful shape and a great detail put into it. The flag is just like it's so self-explanatory, and the design is just wonderful through the Himalayas, and seems like a wonderful design for this country. Anyway, this is my list for my top 10 best flags. If you have disagree or like agree or whatever, then tell me in the thing below or whatever. Anyway, thanks.